Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great. In today's video, we are going to learn about consideration. Your best friend's birthday is coming up. You call him up and say, "Yeah, I promise I'll gift you brand new phone on your birthday. Apple 256 GB, the good one." He's thrilled, he tells it to everyone. He's already picking up his case color. Birthday comes, you show up, no phone. He is devastated. He says, "You promised, I'm going to the court." You laugh because you know something he doesn't. There was no consideration. You gave me nothing in return for that promise. It was a gift. This is what you say. The court can't help you. He stares at you. You pull out your CA foundation notes. You show him section number 2D. He quietly goes home. This is the power of understanding consideration, one of the most fundamental concepts in contract law. And today, after this video, you will never get a single question on this topic wrong. So let's get started. So, what is consideration? This is the official definition. Let's read it. Section 2D of the Indian Contract Act defines consideration as when, at the desire of the promisor, the promisee or any other person has done or abstained from doing, or does or abstains from doing, or promises to do or abstains from doing something, such act, abstinence, or promise is called consideration for the promise. That's the official definition. Now let's break this into a plain language. This is something very, legal language, official language. Let's break this one by. Consideration is nothing but something done, given, or promised in exchange for a promise. It is nothing but something in return. I sell you this pen, you give me 500 rupees. Is this a consideration? 500 rupees is the consideration for what I'm giving you this pen. Got my point? And there are three elements of a valid consideration. Let's check this. What are these? It must move at the desire of the promiser. The act must be done because the promiser asked for it, not voluntarily, not at someone else's request. For example, Rohan's house is on fire. You rush in and save his furniture without anyone asking you. Later on, you demand payment from Rohan and Rohan refuses it. And he says that I'm not going to pay you. Now, you cannot go and sue Rohan, for the act was not done at the Rohan's desire. But if Rohan had said, "Please save my furniture, I'll pay you so and so amount," now there was a valid consideration. Got it? Next one is it can move from the promisee or any other person. This is unique to the Indian contract law. Unlike English law, in India, consideration does not have to come from the promisee alone. Suppose you want to buy a car, you go to the dealer, you buy the car, but your dad makes the payment. So even if the third person, your dad, is making the payment, it's still a valid consideration. Got my point? Next is it can be past, present, or future. This one is very easy. Past consideration is nothing but Rohan saves Karan's life last year and Karan promises him to pay 1 lakh as gratitude. The past act of Karan telling that I'll pay you so much is the past consideration and that is valid in India. Present or executed consideration. You pay 500 and get a meal at the restaurant right now. I give you this pen, you give me 500 rupees. This is a present consideration. And future is I'm gonna pay you 500 rupees after I receive the consignment and you're and after I receive I'll pay it to you. So it's a future consideration. Got my point? Now let's move on to the rules of a valid consideration. What is it? Not just anything count as a valid consideration. There are specific rules. These are the 5 rules. Let's move look into it one by one. Consideration must be real and not illusionary. Consideration must actually exist. A fake or an impossible promise is not a consideration. For example, I'll pay you if the sun rises in the west tomorrow. That's not a real consideration, right? That's not possible at all. It should be real. Second one is it need not be adequate but must be sufficient. That is, this confuses a lot of students. Let me be very clear here. The law does not require consideration to be equal in value. Suppose I'm selling you this pen and you're giving me 1 rupee. The law considers it as a valid contract and valid consideration. It does not look into the legality as to have I received the fair value and everything. Another example is like Rohan sells his brand new bike worth 80,000 for just 100 rupees and Karan pays 100. Valid contract. The law doesn't care about the imbalance as long as the consideration exists. I hope you got this point very clear. If you have any doubts, you can put your comments below. Third one is must not be illegal, immoral, or opposed to public policy. For example, I'll pay you 50,000 if you hit my neighbor. That's an illegal consideration and it is void. Got my point? Next one is must not be performance of an existing duty. For example, a police officer promises to investigate a case in exchange for money from the victim. He is already duty bound to investigate. He is a government employee. He is in that position to investigate. And he can't ask money. Again, that is not a valid consideration. If you're already legally obligated to do something, doing it is not a valid consideration for the new promise. And the last one, consideration must be possible to perform. The agreement to do something it is impossible is obviously void. I'll promise to bring you the star from the sky. It's not a valid consideration, right? It should be something which is doable, valid. So next, we will move on to the golden rule, that is no consideration, no contract. An agreement made without consideration is void. That's what Section 25 is all about. Section 25 to the Indian Contract Act. Now go back to your birthday story. You promised your friend a phone. He gave you nothing in return, no money, no promise, no act. Pure gift, no consideration, no contract, no court case. The law only enforces promises that have been paid for something. That something is nothing but the consideration. Got my point? But hold up. The law isn't heartless. There are 5 exceptions to it also. Consideration made out of natural love and affection, past voluntary service, completed gifts, agency services, and more. We will deep dive into it, all these points that I'm going to repeat: natural love and affection, past voluntary service, time bar debt, completed gift, agency. This I will record in the next video in depth so that you're very clear about it. So, master consideration today, nail the exceptions tomorrow. Your CA Foundation contract law locked in. So, quick recap: was there consideration in the birthday promise? Comment no below. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Next video drops in tomorrow. See you there. Thank you.